Right. Hello. It's February, a Saturday, 8th or 9th maybe. I just hiked. I just had a very big day where I woke up and wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But just put that onus upon myself to live like this was the last day. And just relish the experience of life and how special it is. So that's what I did. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the second half of my Subway sandwich. Check out that cross section. It's a lot of fucking color. It's a tuna sandwich with everything on it, and on Italian urban cheese with provolone. Yep, that's good. So, I woke up, wasn't sure what I wanted to go do, so I looked on Google Maps. I found this bridge like an hour and a half or 2 hours away, east, and I said, why not? So I think I had seen this on Instagram maybe. It's like a huge bridge, old railroad bridge. It's like 150 feet high, just like trellised. I don't know if that's the right word, but supported like all the way from the ground, just like these wooden beams going up and down. So I was like, sick, let's go check that out. And I didn't do any further research. So I just put that in my maps and then I went. And I'm going east, and on the way, I see that there's like a lake or some sort of body of water that's advertised as an exit. I think at Jamul. I'm not sure how to say that. Jamul. So I'm like, might as well. This is the last day. Let's go see what that lake's about. So I pull into a very small town, and there's a Subway, and I didn't have anything to eat. I didn't pack anything, so I'm like, perfect. This is Kismet. And I went in there, got a sandwich, and then went to the body of water, which is supposed to be a tourist attraction. And that town was sad, dilapidated, and the body of water was not much better. I guess it's just not peak season is what I'm gonna say, because I hope it's better in the summer, but there was no one there really, so I just left and went on my way, and then got to like 40 minutes away from the trailhead for the bridge that I was gonna go hike to, and then it got to a gravel road. So I was like, that's fine, gravel is not a big deal. So I was driving on this gravel road, and there's all these wind turbines around me. It's just like a wind farm. So it's like saying these roads are closed, and I keep going down like the wrong road that's like service roads only. So then I turn around and I'm finding my way through. And it's just like wind turbines back here. There's nothing on this, like, not a real road, but just like, well, I guess it technically is a road, but just gravel. And then I go the wrong way, but then I loop back around and I find the right path. But now it's no longer gravel. We're one layer less developed, and it's just worn down rock and sand, I suppose, from people driving on it. So it's like very off-road, and there's just lots of big rocks, and it's not at all flat, and I'm worried that I'm gonna like run over a rock, or like there's gonna be like a ridge in the road that's gonna like completely smash the underside of my car and like kill the oil pan, and then I'm just gonna be like stranded in the middle of nowhere on like a wind farm with nothing around, and I don't know what to do. So I'm like kind of stressed, and I keep going, and I make it through some heinous terrain. I am proud of this baby. This Honda Accord has impressed. I'll say that. But I got to a point where it's just like it was so narrow, and the way the road was worn, it was just like I would have had to have like there was like a berm basically underneath the middle part of the road that I thought for sure was going to just hit the underside of my car. So I was like, well, this is like an impasse. So I decided I'm just going to turn around because it was still 2 miles to the trailhead. So I didn't really want to like just like park my car off to the side here and then hike 2 miles to the trailhead. So I just turn around and I'm like, I'll just go find something else. And I'm kind of sketched out already because I'm like stressed about breaking my car and getting stranded. And my car's just like rattling as I'm going over this like undeveloped just rock. And I'm like, please, let's just make it out of here. Trying not to stress, knowing that it'll all be okay. And somehow I get out of there. I think I scraped the underside of my car on the way back. But I kept looking for oil leaks and I couldn't find any. So I get out of there and I'm back on like the main road and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do. So I just go drive around and there's like this podunk little shop. It looks like someone's house basically, that I just stop in and get an ice cream bar. And then I go out in my car and I'm just like, I need to calm down. So I eat the ice cream bar and then I do like a guided meditation while there's like dirt bikes taking off around me because it's a very popular off-road spot. So I'm just trying to meditate while there's and I'm like, okay, this is nice. And the meditation is over and I find another hike. It's called Valley of the Moon, I think, and it's like 7.5 miles, and by this point it's like 2:30 or 3. But I'm like, that's okay. Estimated time is like 4 hours, but I'm like, I can go fast. So I do. I go ahead and like go to the trailhead and I start hiking, and this is the hike I did. Is a off-road. It doubles as like a hike and an off-road path. So it's like heinous terrain, designed to test the vehicle basically. And I was just like hiking along it and there were some other cars, not a lot. I didn't see like any hikers. It was like I was the last person on the trail. I saw like a few hikers coming back right as I started, and then it was just barren. So I was alone. But I get all the way to the end finally, and it's just this beautiful, picturesque scene. And I look at the map and I'm like, well, I'm very close to Mexico, the Mexican border. And I'm like, no, I'm like really close, like 20 steps away close. So I'm like, I might as well. So then I'm like, let's go to Mexico. So I'm off the path, like the path ends, and I'm like, well, I'll keep going. And I find like a basket of energy drinks or like Gatorades and Ziploc bags of like hats and socks. And I'm like, that's weird. Why is this here? And then I keep going, and it becomes very obvious that I've just stumbled upon an illegal border crossing route. But I make it across the opposite way that most people are coming. And I'm like, I'm in Mexico, the first time. So I get my camera out and I take a picture to commemorate the moment. And then I'm like, this is kind of sketchy because it's like there's like fresh footprints here. Like it was, I guess they come on horseback, some of them, because there's so much horse shit everywhere. And a lot of horse footprints or hoof prints. But then I'm like, I should leave. Like it's starting to click that the thing I saw, the basket of supplies, is like an aid station for illegal immigrants. And I'm like, I don't think anyone would hurt me, but it's possible that they could think I'm a threat and pre-retaliate. So I'm like, let's just get out of here. But before I went into Mexico, I also just like sat on a rock and was chilling, did a little meditation there as well, munched on some cuties I brought, and then hiked back. It was like 4:30 by the time I turned around, so it was. I thought I would be hiking back in the dark, but you can see I got back like right before dusk, basically. It's pretty dark now, but that was it basically. So now I'm back in the car. I think I'm like an hour and a half out from home. Legs tired as hell. That was hard actually. Like just a lot of hill climbing across like 7.5 miles, and like a fantastic day of just like staying present, being here now. I'm so thankful to have this moment, to have this body, and share this awareness. And I'm so grateful. Just wanted to commemorate this with a video, but I've got a lot of love inside of me, and I'm very happy. Love you.